The intersectionality of autism and being trans or LGBTQIA+ by Wenby Lawson, PhD. We live among you. You may not recognize us. Sometimes you can't tell what's happening on the inside. That's me. Being true to my gender and sexuality identity is vital for my mental and physical well-being. Gender identity is formed within the neurological system before birth. But it may not always agree with the gender assigned at birth. If there is a mismatch, then gender dysphoria will result, and the person won't feel at home in the body and gender assigned to them. Once this is recognized, an individual may take steps to transition away from their assigned gender and towards the gender they know themselves to truly be. Autism means being single-minded, focused, monotropic. For example, you can watch a YouTube video about it at this address, and you can read about being monotropic at this one. Monotropism leads an autistic individual towards passionate interests and single flow states. But in a world that is dictated to by polytropic interests arising from divided attention, seen more often in the allistic or non-autistic population, the autistic state of flow may not be appreciated or accommodated. Such single flow states are known as passions, focused interests. Being single-minded might mean we know who we are at quite a young age. It might mean we can't think of anything else. It might mean we need support to separate gender challenges and sensory challenges. Usually, though, we're spot on about knowing who we are. Having others respectfully walk with us, believe in us and support us helps the roadmap of life truly unravel safely. If caregivers, parents and others don't take us seriously, it will only compound the issues, not to lessen them. It's because of such conflicts that our mental and physical health may suffer, and you can look that up at that address. This is the LGBTQIA+ flag. We're a colourful bunch. LGBTQIA+, what a colourful lot we are. Add autism to this wondrous mix, many more of us there are. But joining the dots for gender can be a scary trip. Literally a body and mind bender to discover our authentic gender. And we need to be authentic. We need to know more about being intersex as well. This has to be talked about more. Which pronouns do we use? I'm just me. I'm trans feminine. The research tells us more than 40% of autistic LGBTQIA+ youth will attempt suicide. Mental health issues are very high among our population. We need you to listen and not judge us. We need you to advocate for us. We need you. full stop. Unfortunately, being different upsets some people, and they can take this out on us. Discrimination against autistics and the LGBTQIA+ community is very uncomfortable, very scary, and sometimes even physical. I've been discriminated against in my education due to poor understanding of my needs for a quiet place, safe toileting space, the need to mix with those of my identified gender, and access to curriculum subjects offered to others, but not to me. Being marginalised as a trans or queer autistic person has meant being excluded from ordinary activities that should be open to all. As an autistic LGBTQI+ person, places like supermarkets, shopping malls, church, cinema, and theatre, just to name a few, may be too bright, too loud, too noisy, etc. There will be those who stare at us, refuse to serve us, and or just ignore us. How rude. This is not okay. Many people are afraid of what they don't understand. As autistic and queer, the LGBTQI+ individual wants community just like anyone else. But we often live in fear of being bullied, discovered or exposed in some way. So for many, staying safe has meant trying to camouflage and hide this aspect of themselves for fear of being scorned. And you can look up more about that in Mandy 219 and Lawson 2020, who have described masking in autism and explore the costs to the individual, and they are enormous. These are some birds that thought they were camouflaging their nest, hiding safely in the trees, but we found them. Autistic LGBTIQ+ individuals may be of one gender, but their sexuality, who they are romantically attracted to, can be of any nature. A trans guy may be gay, bisexual, or heterosexual, or pansexual, or asexual, and so on. Gender and sexuality are vastly different things. Acceptance of difference, in whatever way, tells each of us that we are okay. Taking off the mask, letting go of the past, taking on board this task means hope and recognition of my being, of autism, and of seeing all that makes me me. Being different just adds flavour. Don't judge me by behaviour. Get to know my humanity. Please, come walk with me. Wen B. Lawson, www.wenlawson.com, where you can read more and watch more. Thank you.